Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part two of the Codex Manual. So we're going to go to the manual today, and in part one, we covered the welcome to Scum Island. Okay, we went through how the health, stamina, energy, and water works. Then we, spoke about needing an improvised courier backpack, a small stone axe, 20-pound bow with wooden arrows, and improvised quiver, and then you could, craft a torch, which we have on us today. So we're going to go to part two at the moment. Okay, so when it comes to movement, the very basics of movement are essential to survive the dangerous environments of the island. The game provides a variety of options that enable tackling any type of obstacle and situation. Got a nice character there vaulting over a fence. So press W and S to move forwards and backwards. A and D to move left and right. Okay? So W and S to move forwards and backwards. And then A and D to move side to side. Okay? Then it says, sometimes when traversing a great distance, use Shift plus W to auto walk. Can be a great help. So when we hold Shift and we press W, we are going to auto move without pressing anything on the keyboard, okay? And then we can just press W again to stop. Shift W, auto walk or auto run, whatever the case may be. And then we just press W again to stop that, okay? So the auto run function is good. Spacebar to jump and vault over obstacles. So we can jump. And once we go and stand against an obstacle and we press jump, then we will vault. Hold Q or E to lean to the left or the right. So if you hold E, you're going to lean this way. And if you hold Q, you're going to lean this way. And it will change your camera angle. You guys can see I'm switching from left to right if I am tapping it. And if I hold it, I'm leaning. Change camera angle, hold it to lean. Okay? Then press C to crouch. Okay, so we're just pressing C to crouch. And then you can use Control plus the mouse wheel and control, mouse wheel up or down. And if we hold Control and we use the mouse wheel, we can decide how far we want to crouch or how far we want to stand up. This is perfect if there's like something in your way and you need a perfect angle to shoot through a gap or something. Okay, you can hold Control and scroll up and scroll down to change your crouch method. Press X to prone. Okay, so if you press X, we're going to prone. Press X, we're going to stand up. C is crouch, X is prone, C is crouch, and then C again is stand up. Okay, there we've got a guy crouching. There we've got a guy lying down. And then movement speed. Prisoners can move throughout the island at 3 different paces: walking, jogging, and running. Increase your pace with the mouse wheel. Okay, so if I mouse scroll wheel down and I press Shift W to auto walk, I can mouse scroll wheel up once and I'm going to start jogging, and I can mouse scroll wheel again to start running. Mouse scroll wheel down to start jogging, mouse scroll wheel down to start walking, and then W, just tap W to stop. Okay? Camera movement. Press thumb mouse button to switch between first person and third person. I think the default for this is enter, guys, but of course I changed my keys to the side mouse button. I think if you didn't change your switching between first person and third person to this, is they probably going to say enter. Okay, but what I did is I went to controls, I went to modes, and you can say change camera. I changed to my thumb mouse button 1, and focus I changed to my thumb mouse button 2. Okay, I think the default is enter. So of course I can just switch between first person and third person by the side mouse button. Okay. And then to free look, hold left Alt and then move your mouse. This is especially useful when there is a need to remain silent, but still you still want to look around. So left Alt, and I can look around me. Okay, even if I'm like auto walking, okay, I can hold Alt and still look around me with the left Alt. The difference here is if you're in combat mode, if you press V with combat mode, it's not going to work. Your guy isn't going to look around. Yes, you can look around you, okay? But he's not going to turn his head to like look around him, okay? Okay, so that's it. That took us 5 minutes. That wasn't too long. Okay, swimming and diving. Yeah, let's go to swimming and diving. The island has many rivers, creeks, and lakes, and is surrounded by the sea. When there are no other options like bridges or boats, one must go for a dip. Press W and S to move forward and backwards, A and D left and right in the water. Mouse wheel up and down can be used to adjust the pace to the same as on the ground. Diving, hold C to dive into the water. When submerged, prisoners start to hold their breath. That is shown above the stamina bar in the HUD. So right here at the stamina bar, we're going to have an extra little bar here showing our oxygen level, okay? When out of breath, prisoners will start to drown and lose health. Hold space bar to ascend the water, to go up. If the gear weight is too heavy, the character may start to sink. If that happens, gear can be dropped from the inventory tab. So what a lot of people do is they are too heavy and they go down to the bottom and then they don't know what to do, okay? He's just showing here you can drop all your gear and then go up and then go and get those items one by one. I think I am close to water, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's something up north of me. But let's just showcase this quickly. I'm going to go to scummap.com. And I'm just going to copy TP location and just get close to this water over here. Okay. And then I'm going to press T and Control V to just teleport to the water quickly. And here's the water. Okay. So in my experience, with 3 strength, you can't carry more than 17 kilograms on you. How do I know what my gear weight is? At metabolism, you can see your gear weight is 8 kilograms. And because of 3 strength, it's recommended to just like carry 36, but you can carry up to 100. You're just going to move slow and you're going to run out of food, water, and stamina faster, okay? But with 3 strength, I've seen that you can't go higher than 17 kilograms, otherwise you're going to sink. And with 5 strength, it's almost like 23 kilograms that you can carry. But in any case, we're going into the water, okay? Because we've only got 8 kilograms on us, we're fine. So we can press W to swim forward. We can press S to swim backwards. We can press A to go to the left. We can press D to go to the right. We can press C to go down. Okay, so now we're going down. Because of our gear weight, we're going to have to hold in, down, okay? And now we can swim underneath water if we want to. And if we want to go up fast, we just hold spacebar. And please don't swim with something in your hand, okay? This will make it a little bit more difficult, okay? Like swimming with one hand is not that good. If I put the bow away, okay, then I can use both hands, which helps me a heck of a lot. And then, of course, if you like, let's say I am too heavy, okay? All I can do is just double click on the items, okay? I can just, like I'm sinking, I don't know what to do. I can just double click on all the items to take it off. And then and then I can go up again. You usually want to remove your heavy items. And then when, like, if you're drowning and you're like, okay, I want my loot back. What I usually do is I come to the edge of the water. I double click on all my items, okay, so that I'm naked. And then I go back and I try and get one item at a time. Okay, so I'll go back, get the one item, or get whatever you can get that makes sure you're light enough. Okay, and then I'll, like, even this, I'll drop all of this, okay? And then I'll go back and make sure I get, one item at a time. And then you can just double click on the items here to come get them back. And then when you're at the edge of the water, you just tap spacebar to get out, and you just drag your 2 primary weapons, and you double click on all your clothing, and there you're A4 away, Okay, and that is swimming. That is swimming, quite sorted there. Okay, so yeah, here they just show a picture of it. Parachuting. One of the first things each person goes through is flying freely through the air with an equipped parachute. It's a repeatable experience that happens each time a person dies and respawns. It can also be a fun experience if the parachute item is found and used through regular gameplay. Using a parachute. Parachutes are items that can mostly be found around both larger and smaller airports, as well as bought in the outpost. Okay, so you can get a parachute here in A4. This is a little airfield. You can find a parachute there, and here's the little other airport that they're talking about in Z0. You can find parachutes there as well, and then you can fly a plane and jump out of the plane, or you can let your friend fly the plane, and then you've got a parachute on with a gun, and you drop over a cargo drop. Okay, he flies over the cargo drop, you jump out of the plane, and yeah, you can do a lot of exciting stuff like that. But in any case, guys, that's again 11 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and click that like button. If you've got any questions, just leave it in the comments down below. And yeah, if you want to learn everything about Scum, hit the subscribe button and bell button, and I'll be back with part 3, okay, where we're going to cover survival. This one was nice and fast. And yeah, if you want to see pro skydiving, just come and watch my streams every day. Okay, my streaming schedule is down below in the description. I do die a lot, so I'm very, very good at skydiving. And yeah, that's about it. We'll cover the rest of the lessons later. Cheers.